Around a.m. on December 3, 2016. The police on Neptune received a police report from the company.
911, where is the emergency?
Yeah, not an emergency. Actually on the Belma Bridge, there's a car that's abandoned. It's off to the side of the road.
They all have the same experience. Park on the big building. With a suspicious little book. The police arrived at the scene. This one is empty. No wonder. This is the order. The key is still plugged in the warehouse. It looks like the owner is wrong. But what is the main package? It's sitting on a big building. Where is he? Did you jump off the package? Welcome to watch the real case. Hi. Neptune small, yes. New Zealand, a very small city. Transparent check card. How much effort did the police have? I found the owner of the dumpling. This is a 96-year-old woman. This is where she wants to be. 19% of salads are in use. The police first ordered the salad. But her hand doesn't work anymore. I noticed that things were not very good. The police did an investigation. Dear, the salad is not at home. And nobody knows where she is. She seems to have mysteriously disappeared. Sarah was born on March 24, 1997. That's as small as Neptune. Not long ago, it was built at Neptune High School. Joined a large community in the area. In the eyes of peers and friends. Sarah is an expert. Girl. The first year of high school. The mother passed away due to illness. Sarah and her father also began to live a life of dependence. Sarah's closest all of her friends were guys. It's called Lien. This is Presley. Lien and Sarah Junior High School 1. They became friends at the beginning of their lives. Everyone likes manga shadows and manga. Where Sarah died. Lien drums Sarah is going through the trough of love. Friends Press and Sarah. Ziggy's friendship is certainly not as good as Lien's. But he was also a very trusted friend of Sarah's. This person has done it for a while. And Lien and Press are good friends. High school work. People even live in the same apartment. Salad, I love it when I'm a kid. Her dream is to become a laborer. So high school work. She applied to join the community. I'm on the road to follow my dreams. Sarah's quilt is in the warehouse. The police began to search for her whereabouts on the small building. They also soon learned that before Sarah lost her. And the best person to talk to was her good friend Lien. If you don't check people, you can do it immediately. But Lien the day of the accident. She was with the salad. But by around 4:30 in the afternoon. She went to work. And there will be no more. Same as Lien, who provided a search for the person. She's really stuck with her father's salad. Last month. She talked about running away from home. Traveling to Canada alone. The father of Salad is good. Went to Florida for vacation. Received a call from the police. He immediately guessed that something bad had happened to the girl. Because not long ago, Sarah's grandmother called her. The girl has not answered the phone. Sarah's father knew his daughter very well. He knows that no matter what happens, women don't even pick up grandma's orders. From then on, he wouldn't stop texting Sarah. Where is she? What is the manual delivery? I was waiting for Sarah to hear back. The police reported that he was in the warehouse. Serving a salad flat and a small one. There was a lot of doubt about my father's life. For example, is it a package? Looking for someone under the salad? It's the salad that was put up there. Or maybe he jumped off. No, he quickly dispelled the last thought. Because he got the best communication with Sarah ever. She's in good spirits. There are no signs of suppression. Local police and Coast Guard. There was a huge search. Searched the whole thing. It is also near the 100 Chroniclers. There were carpet searches in coastal cities. But Ho did. The most expensive place. Find the salad. It will be confirmed that the investigation will be done again. Lien. I hope she knows the salad. Mental and psychological distress before loss. Lien is very cooperative. She put the salad one by one. The recent situation has reversed the police. He's been following through on those announcements. That's Salad and hers. The father has deep contradictions. He works with Salad. They left for Canada. He has mentioned many times that Salad exists in its own way.
One thing I want to talk to you guys about was if she did jump off the bridge.
But Sarah's father said something. What the investigators did not find was There's another version of this. Sarah's father thought he was compatible with his daughter, especially after the death of the wife. Father and daughter are closer together than ever before. However, it has not been possible to investigate people, and her parents suddenly hired a lawyer. Forbid her from any further contact with the police. The test has arrived in a how to get more useful search. The police put their hope of solving the case on Salad and on our mutual friend Prez. And I thought of Prez sitting in front of this investigator. It's actually the same as Lien. Sarah's best friends are hinting she has a tendency to run away from home and self-destruct. She really doesn't want to. The police investigation lasted for more than a month. But I can't find one. Salad disappears. However, they are still in the warehouse. We've done a lot of typing and searching. But they can find Salad. January 2017 for more than a month. Just when the police don't show it. Suddenly, there was a guy named Annie. The man is in charge of the investigation. He calls himself Sarah and Lien. And Presley and his colleagues. And Johnny's departure case. This is a new situation. He confessed to the police. Thanksgiving in 2016. That's the day before the salad was lost. And Lien had these horrible thoughts coming out to him. He has a lot of money in the salad house. I really want to eat the salad. Then you can sell it to yourself. Real Annie was scared. It's him who took the next order. And Lien was very kind to mention that. It's bad for the salad. He wanted to make a salad. Throw it under the warehouse. And then he puts his car on top of the canopy. Create the illusion of salad dancing. So the next step is friend Press. Pick him up at the end of the order. He can buy one. You can also be in God's ignorance of ghosts. Escape from the law under love. Ani is a film artist. He's been looking for inspiration. He used to be there too. Let's create a terrifying shadow together. So this guy works with that. It's just love. Until the next day. The salad is really lost. There are no incidents in the small area. It's really hot. So Lien started hitting Annie non-stop. Ask for a face-to-face meeting. Lien expressed panic and urgency. I'm sorry to see you. He probably killed the salad. They immediately called the police. Get hold of something. We're looking for people. Cooperate with the police. Get his confession. Follow police instructions. Lien went to his restaurant. The crafty Lien would say, oh, my God. Ask for a body search before ordering. Anjini agreed without hesitation. Because the police didn't have it. Shoot the warehouse and hide it on him. It was Anne who got to his warehouse. The warehouse has been vigilant. Leanne's sitting on Annie's couch. And she told me everything about the salad.
Pretty much hung her, I picked her up and had her just dangling off the ground, and she just pissed herself.
In the film, Lien was already in advance before he left. It's done on the hand. First to Sarah's house. Hurt her while she's not paying attention. Then she hides her clothes again. Then hurry back to the place where you go to work and start working. It's not made in the future. Fake food is not available at all. Lien picked up his friend Press after work. I took advantage of the night to sneak past Sarah's house. Hold it on the wall. One after another, a little girl took Sarah's. Pulled to the big one. Then he threw it down. He put his little gun on the big one. Deliberately create the illusion that the salad jumps off the big. Presley was arrested and reported to the police. Lien the cardiac was killed 6 months ago. The first time Sarah was killed. After learning that Sarah's mother her. There's a big one left. Lien went first to Press. Discuss in the ratio of 37 points. Let's get rid of the salad together. You can see the video footage released by the police. At first, Leon thought about this. At least $10.
The worst part of it is I thought I was walking out 50 grand, 100 grand in my pocket. She had one safe, and she took money out, and she only had 10 grand.
Sarah's most trusted friend, actually. It cost her $1 to hurt her. This is not as good as poultry. The day when you can be at ease. In the film, Anne and Lien are available. Regret what you did before. He didn't know the answer. There are no waves in the heart. They're not stuck by one thing. After getting the full confession video, the police have officially arrested Lien. She mentioned including 1. Accusations of multiple crimes in Iraq. Presley, who was also arrested, was also arrested. The police have raised charges including robbery and sabotage. justice and other charges. His crime rate is good. And he agreed to assist the police in directing Lien. Take the punishment. He was sentenced to 18 years in prison. But Leon was never guilty. But pressure told the police everything. He promised to help Leon. Sarah's, here you go. I was so busy that I left the big one behind. And the reason why he didn't do it. I just want to pay for it. 30% of the salad. He presented the case, accompanied by the police. That night, I moved all the way from here to here. The case is on Neptune. There's a huge ripple going off in here. The residents of a small village were killed. It was an astonishing truth. Even Lien's mother couldn't believe this was happening. He was arrested. She's running around. Shout out in public on local and local media. She sells everything. Lien's salad. He didn't buy it. January 3, 2019, in the year of the case. The court heard 30 cases. The law enforcement agencies arrested the police. Find the weak display of the salad. The law is clear. The confession video of Najasu. It's just a movie of Lien.
但陪审团似乎不认同他的观点，他们一致认定利恩的谋杀罪名成立，最终他被判处无期徒刑，终身不得假释。
This case occurred to me. An old saying doesn't show. Can you make it fast? You can also recruit. The salad is too careless.